Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wolverines offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a...
And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Tell you what, defensive dream, right? You dream about coming out, setting the tone. You practice your script all week of what you want to be in and how you want to be successful. And bam, right out the gates, forcing the INT. Let's go.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it's no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offensive line.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Running to the left. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Washington wants to go quickly. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Burbank or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers, what about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The aerial assault continues. Zings it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say?
Hey! And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Washington 10, Michigan 0.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He's looking to throw it. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Try to get it to the edge. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're going to test the right side with this one. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll start this drive firing. He makes the connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against the elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You've got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Movement here from the tight end. On second down, looking again to throw. On target. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They run the reverse. Discards a man. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Throws for the tight end. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Washington right back to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They want to just keep throwing it. Working on the right. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes his connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Huskies moving quickly to the line. Wants to pass. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
17, Michigan 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Right back to the well. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Washington wants to go quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Florida Atlantic. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the 1st down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Washington right back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense, quick tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much more.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And you've already set your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They're going back to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Wolverines will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Just knocking away defenders. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. Fights off a defender. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A third and long coming up here. They'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll send out the kicker here. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Splits the uprights. Good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He's now up to 66 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll try to pop the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. Put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you put up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Coming after it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Got it set up on the outside. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how...
He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. splits the uprights. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quick pass on the fly motion. Dances away from one. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Washington.
The field goal is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Oh, and that ball just inches away from being in every highlight around the country. That was an absolute bomb. Just couldn't quite get it far enough.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Leaves it with the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Washington wants to go quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Washington. They take the lead with the 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kansas had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Lawrence are ready for boost, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the back.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Lining up for the PAT. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires toward the target. Working the middle. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Push down for the tackle. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Washington right back to the line.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. On second down, he's looking downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They're going to run it to the right. Running with power. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Touchdown, Washington.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a wide open receiver. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Washington, 45. Michigan, 38.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Off play action on first down. It's complete. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly.
Good enough for first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Washington.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The Wolverines are flying down the field.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Adkins. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolverines! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Washington right back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Washington sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He finds his man down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arizona is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Tucson for some time. They're up by 18 over Kent State.
It's a reverse.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play and a a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He caught it! Touchdown, Wolverines! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Washington wants to go quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Back open in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Wolverines are on the move. The running back has it.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for the end zone on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today, and I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 11 over Army. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got the back over the middle. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Washington right back to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put the drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They want to throw it. They're setting up the screen. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Second down coming up. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give, and tick, 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 tick. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying to pick up a first down. They go into the creative space, giving it to the wide receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They'll throw it on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. He's going to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his back in the middle.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield.
Fires toward the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit again, and we know how that's gone today. Between the uprights, it's good.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
The clock is just inside. 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.